As a senior developer, I love to code, but I hate the translating. I hate spend hours and hours and hours just to manually try to create a design from Figma into the Tailwind. Today, I'll show you how you can skip that entire process and go from Figma design into the production grade Node.js app. So let me take you step by step with my applications. But applications was about me try to organize creating my YouTube videos, TikTok videos, and all social media. So I want to create a tool where I can track those videos, where I can see timeline, I can see performance, I can see my clients, sponsors, everything in one single place. I'm gone inside the Figma to create my design. So first I want to see how my idea will look. And Figma have a new version release, Make AI, which allowed you to put a text and it will create for you pages. Well, sound is great, but here's a come up with little problem. Well, even here you can see we have it all of this nice, beautiful kind of all screens is design, and you can go and look on them. Also, just a look on some codes for these applications. It technically should be okay, but trust me, when you start look closer, it is not very good code. We want to actually utilize the builder.io service option to take those screenshots, take actual Figma design, import, and create a perfect code in the environment we want. It doesn't matter if you're on PHP, Node.js, or a C#, it will work with this in a Make AI in a Figma, and it's created. So what we want to do, we want to take these pages for now and save them in a designer. So for example, right here is a Figma AI Make, and this is designer. And you can see this is separate pages, but you cannot export from Make into designer page. And right here on top, they have copy design. You need to click on this. You need to go in Figma and create your new design project. And there you can control Command P, paste it, and there you go. Now we have it this page. So you can see it's kind of does not really make sense, but that is first what we need to do. So next we need to start working on our connections. The personal what I found it's worked very well. I'm going to use Visual Studio Code. It is have a connection directly to Builder.io. Let's create our repository first, and I'm going to create a builder test here. And notice I'll just set this to the private. This is currently the empty repository. We want to create our project file in the empty folder. Next, we want to connect our environment, what we created, to our repository. So next, what we want to do, it is creating our Package.json file for our project. And inside that file, you want to put it depend on what project you're running, React and Next. So we actually putting those versions that we want to use it. And let's go ahead, save this. And we actually want to push this. So we'll go to, let's reload it, and we should have it, everything with our package. Inside the builder.io, we want to start with creating new space. So I'm going to right here and click on a new space, and we're going to use it Fusion, and we'll go create the space. So this is way we can work. And right here we open and select. So we'll go select the project. So let's go just take some Figma, those elements, and put it here. In your case, right click, go down to plugins and click manage plugins. And from here in search, just type builder and select this builder.io. This is plugin what we want to use. Instead, selecting every page, we'll just go find our landing page, like right here. And we'll just click and smart processing. Notice it says large selection. Well, it's okay. And also it says copied. Let's go back to our, and on the top, we'll just go paste. And then you want to describe what you're creating, at least at the beginning. And I will recommend for you to connect, because it will take this our project.json file, which is help us to kind of work together. We'll go down here, we'll go click GitHub. Okay, we'll go inside, we'll select builder right here. And it says using this code, because it will not yet initialize. These steps which sometimes may give you a little bit trouble. I wish this was a little bit easier, more automated. But what I found, if you create your project file, well, if you have your package file, it will help you a lot in this case. set up our project name build tester. We'll go get started. Here we need to put it some variables of what we're using. If you have an environment file, you can also just download it. And I did create environment file for this. And this is simple. It's just your public API. It's what's going on the top. If you look on the above setup wizard in your URL, you'll see the path with the numbers, and this is what you want kind of put here. Click on continue, and right there you can see npm install. We need to go down, select the node, and I will just probably select 22 the node. I don't want to select latest. npm install, you can also put it build, but this is, we'll go click verify. Okay, so what's happening here, in case if you occur this problem, it did read our package.json file, but for some reason did not register here at all. I end up just copy and paste and save that JSON file from here and just verify it that our package exists. Yes, click continue. So let's go next. We see its command is ready, and we can go click on continue. We'll just need to take and add verification, in our case npm install, and we're going to use the legacy flag. In this case, we're ready. Let's go ahead. Congratulations, we are finished set up our project. Our first create our studios, and it is connected. We want to start adding pages. What we want to create to add pages, we want to go back to our studio where we have it, and we'll just go select one page at a time, copy. Next, let's go back to our studio site. Here we'll just copy paste. You'll notice if it's pasted everything, and we have to implement new page. It is creating all these pages. If any error happening, it will self-identify and fix it, those errors. Right here we have our view created. We can go to dashboard, and you can see it's actually created dashboard with some of them well missing, because this is where I actually need, again, copy and paste those pages. On dashboard, you can see it is exactly the same dashboard as in design inside the Figma. Select another page, same, start export, copy and paste, and create another pages. Okay, and here let's look on our project after it's finished. Look on the content details, billing, settings. It seems like all files here. What if you have it your designer Joe, who was, well, let's say hi, and was run over by the bus? Well, you don't have a designer. I like to put system to the test when I'm creating, because I like to taste them like I build for myself and say, can you build for me a timeline if these applications will make a new page, not from design? And it did actually great job. Again, it's creating excellent. And I want to say special thanks to Builder.io for sponsoring this video, for providing for me credits so I can go and test and check it. And this has actually become one of my applications that I'm going to use on most of my products. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this affiliate link down below. It will cost nothing to you, but it's at least reimbursed something to me for support my future works. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.